Well, okay then. Here we are. Another test, another testy test. This time we're testing everything, and I think, well, should be good. Oh, I haven't done the selections on the GoPro yet. Hold on a second. Is it 1, 2, 3? Actually, you know what? I can see that very easily on this big preview monitor. That's easy done. We'll just check the other one as well. I did that already. Okay, so I think we're good. Let me just check the stream is running, Skins. And I think the solution was 6 meg, capped at 6 meg, and turn on the, Solution was 6 meg. That looks sick. Capped at 6 meg. That looks sick. Solution was 6 meg. 6 meg capped. I'll open that up again later. 6 meg capped stream. I think we were trying to push it too hard. By the way, I've discovered this new rad feature on the P3 Mini. You can't see from that Angel, I don't think, but if you tap the screen, it goes full screen. So you get a full screen preview of what's the monitor. That's going to be handy, man, for when you're driving and you're like, is everything okay? Yep. The only thing I'd like to see on that full screen preview would be some overriding data about the stream and whatnot. Let's take a drive, because what I want to do here, I want to test, well, I want to test that everything's working, and it is, but I want to also see the process of breaking down to moving, like roving stream. So there's no one on those jetties at the moment. Let's go down there. So let's just take a little drive. We'll do a little lap around, see how it goes. We'll go up to the lighthouse, and then we will come in and we will convert from cruising stream to roving with the Starlink on the Big Peck. I want to see how that all works for me, for my own satisfaction. So let's put on picture in picture. Now, how do you do that again? Turn to this camera. So we want that camera on the main screen. Then we just turn on picture in picture mode. Got to remember how this is done each time. And I think it defaults to the last camera. Yep, that's it. And I think we had it up there on the right, didn't we? Last Uluru streams, I think it was up on the right hand corner. I think that's where you guys wanted it. Also, let me just check that that's all working. I'm using the reverse microphone on this GoPro. I'm using the reverse microphone on the media mod. So that's less noise. No, it's going to be hard to tell, but it's right there. But I think that's what you need. Oh, and I'm also wanted to check these when we get there as well. When we start roving, we'll put on the Rode wireless mics. So let's move and see how this goes. We'll just go for a bit of a cruise. I guess I need to, that's kind of cool to have that big preview, but I don't really need it because I more so need to see the stream if I'm going to need to see anything, right? More so than anything, I'll need that cranked up. Yeah. So just before we go, everything's good still? Yeah, everything's damn good. Everything's damn fine, Skins. I'll just keep that down. I'll just keep that down below so I can glance at it every momentary moment. Am I going to make that? Yeah, I'll make that. Full lock. It's going to be tight. Wee. I've got that. Bang. So we'll just take a cruise up to the lighthouse, I guess. Come back around, go down to the jetties there, and we'll undo the stream. See how this goes. So we're bonding 4G Optus and Starlink Mini for the first time ever. I'm seeing a little stagnation going on there. A little stagnation. Interesting. Interesting. It's a little jittery, isn't it? Now, is that because it's 1080-60? We could do 1080-30 and get away with that, I reckon. We never stream 1080-60, usually. I normally do 1080-30, but the P3 Mini allows 1080-60, and I feel like there's enough bitrate to cover it. We'll see. can always swap it out. We'll go left here. We'll go left here, which usually is a dead zone for Optus. Oh yeah, okay, some stagnation. Oh, the other thing I've got to think of, which I haven't thought of yet, I'm using Wi-Fi from the Starlink, and the Starlink Mini has a inbuilt router, and that is on the dish itself, and the dish is at the rear of GoVan. So when I see stagnation on the stream, it's very possible that that is just Wi-Fi not reaching from the back of the vehicle, outside the vehicle, into the front. Maybe, I don't know, like how strong is that Wi-Fi? There's wind pushing the Wi-Fi as well. Because previously the Starlink, what did I used to have? Starlink 3, whatever that, no. What did I used to have? Gen 2, Starlink Gen 2. That came with a router, and you had that in the vehicle, and so the modem or the router was right here, so we're getting super quick, well, super close to the Wi-Fi router. So I'll have to verify that when I get home on the output of the stream. So there is some pretty hefty swell around at the moment. You might be able to see a little from up here. It's that big. In fact, maybe we should just do it from here. We get out here. We see the hefty swell. Those dudes are stopping to look at the hefty swell skis. It's hefty. It's a swell. It's big. Heavens above! It's all over the place. There's big swell everywhere. There's a magpie swimming in a puddle of mud. Should we just do it here? I mean, we'll get access to the swell here if we stay here. I reckon I should just do it here. I'll just park up here. Actually, I'll just park up here where other dudes always do. Right here on the side. Watch out, Maggie. Please tell me it moved. I can just go up ahead, actually. Just do it here. Actually, let's leave those down for the time being. Okay, so how does the stream look? It looks a little clunky. I'm curious about that. We should be good for Starlink here, though. What is going on with that? What's the quality? Audio on 480? I'm on 1080. Give me 1080, man. Okay, looks fine. Just curious. Okay, cool. So here comes this process now. This is going to be interesting. So I've got to, this is the first time I've done it, so it's going to be a learn for me. I need to take, let's work this through. I need to take Starlink off the roof and immediately bring it to this connecting point. So in this bag, I will have ready to, actually, let's get off that scene. Let's turn off picture in picture. Let's turn it off. Picture in picture is now off, and I'm not sure which camera angle. We're on the wrong one. We'll go to this one. So what I need to do is I need to get this Big Pack ready to be seamlessly swapped over to mainly Ethernet power Power first. I've got to take it out of the vehicle there, don't I? It's going to be interesting. It's got to come out of the vehicle. It needs to see the sky. This will be very interesting what happens here. Hadn't really thought this through, had I? Not really. This cable needs to be changed out. Okay, this is going to be intriguing. We need to see the sky. Okay, I'll get the bag out of the vehicle. Bring the bag close to... Bring the bag close to the Starlink. We'll just do it on the door there. Okay, this is interesting. Definitely turn the engine off. I don't know what I was thinking. Leave the windows down, man. Probably I'll do it. So I hadn't thought this one through, and I don't think my cable runs are long enough for this. This has to be outside. What's stopping us here? We've got, okay, so the first thing I should do is change the antenna. This antenna here is going to be used for Optus. So we've still got Starlink, so we don't mind dropping the Optus at the moment. Drop the Optus. Let's tie those. Okay, that's Optus comes out. And now in goes roaming 4G. Okay, that's good. 4G roaming. Optus. The other thing that's going to have to come out will be, funnily enough, I had so much of this cable run and I left it all like that, you idiot. Can definitely undo the power for that. So the only things connected now are camera and internet. So I'll just swap the camera out first. Oh, I forgot to charge this battery, didn't I? It doesn't matter, I bought a spare, but I'll just get it on charge now as well. GH5, and it didn't. I was using it all day today. Didn't charge it. I'll get the spare out of here. It's all good. So with this, I'll just grab, you'll go dark for a moment. Get ready. You'll go dark for a moment here. Swap out. Camera, and I, aside from being connected to the Starlink, which I wish I had used more of a cable run for that. We're good. I'll just put this camera there. And I'll go and get the dish off the roof. So it'll swap out to 4G for a moment. So when I come back, I'm going to go straight into power. Let's get this ready. Go straight into power here. Where is it? Power and Ethernet. Ethernet's here. Thank you, door. It's been doing that for a little while lately. So that's on. You can just run power in there for the time being. Keeping it on. Okay, cool. All right. Gonna do it. It's going to swap out. This might drop momentarily here. This might drop here momentarily. That's backwards. Where'd the Ethernet go? Had it handy. There it is. Okay. Let's let that settle. So, did that jump back on seamlessly? Let me check. Command R. Doesn't look like the Starlink's up yet. It's going to be interesting to see how long you get for that. I don't think you get that long. It might have stopped the stream. No, it says it's still running. This is the can't test my it says we're live here. Interesting. Okay, cool. I can't test my microphone setup here because what's going on with that? Interesting. Interesting. Are we not on the right no, we're on GoVan. Starlink. Searching. Still searching. Offline. What? No. GoVan searching. It's pointing up at the sky. Okay, it says it's connected there. Got audio. We got audio good there. So Starlink is online. Now what happened to the stream? We're good. We're good. Okay. So nothing dropped then? We're good. Okay. So interesting. I'm going to turn that off and let's go for a walk. Look at that. Picked up a bunch of dirt. Ah. What the smeg? Just let me put this away. Yeah, I can't use these wireless mics because I forgot a cable. Well, it's in my other cable bag. Oh, so what are we using in terms of range? What's amps and stuff? All right, we can take a stroll here. This is the roving test. We are now going to be moving around much like we used to in the day. But this time, we got Starlink on our back. I thought I'd angled it and it just wobbled right back. I had this angled perfectly at home in a test. Now it's not quite sitting up like it was. Why would that be the case? It's sitting up perfectly. Okay, the way I see this may not be the final implementation of how this works, but it's probably going to be way better than it ever has been. Oh, we're going to be going under tree cover here. Can't be helped, I guess. Let's do it quickly. So as we pop back out into the open, that should have fixed itself. So yeah, what we've got back there, Starlink, you can see it's kind of just, it's not always positioned exactly to the sky like flat, but it's not meant to be. It's meant to be pointing at the satellites, which, hello, they're going to be moving. I've got to move through here quickly. So here we are at Crookhaven, mate, where it's a bit of a nasty experience. The ocean's big, and all the way down you can see wave after wave. Look at this. Crikey. Actually, I don't even want to, I was going to go down there, but it's going to be windy and shit. You can see what's going on here anyway. Pretty nice. Actually, it's disgusting. It's dirty, it's heavy, windy. Go back out. We'll just take a walk. We'll go down the other side. I guess my main concern, or my main, the thing that I really wanted to do then was just to see what the transfer process was like from the driving. Oh, here we go, trees again. Yeah, I just wanted to see what the transfer process was like from driving to cutting into roving camera. And I don't think it was too sketchy. There's a period there where I guess it's the boot up process for the Starlink which kills it. But then again, we do have Optus, so there should be a point where Optus kicks in. But out here, I know we're stretching the Optus reach, so that was already a known factor. We're too far for the Optus. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to grab my iPad and just check up on the stream. I want to go and sit on a bench over there and just check up on the stream, just to see, you know, I feel like what's going to be best, where did I put that? Oh, here. What'll be best is when we get to a spot, like let's say we're at the Devil's Marbles, and we park up and we camp and we take the camera out of the car and we start roving around. And then it'll be like, well, I never wanted to run a marathon with you dudes. I don't want to be walking all day. I want to park up somewhere, right? I want to sit on some beautiful perch with some amazing scenes, crack a jack, have a home brew, whatever it is. And so, yes, while we're walking, there might be periods of sketchiness when we go in the trees and whatnot. I like magpie. But then ultimately when we get to the spot where we're going to sit, the Starlink will like fully level out, settle down, and we'll be good to stream in any location with Starlink. So we could go up onto a Devil's Marble and sit up there like those Germans and throw the frisbee and all that shit. Right now though, we're going to park up on one of these benches. This is a nice part of Crookhaven Heads. Haven't been here for a while. I used to come down here on my fitness walks, and I go a different route now. Yeah, so it's a bit of a learn. The process is a bit of a learn. There used to be another bench here. Oh, there's that one. There's this one. Hello, magpie. We'll sit on this one. I thought there was a third one in the middle there. It's been that long since I've been down here. So if I just put it here, I kind of want to be, I guess I'll sit on that side. Starlink can just sit here and point to the sky. Pointing to the sky. I'll just check the stream here on the right. Sound looks good on the thing, but that's no way of telling that, I guess. Yeah, so my point being, there may come times where it's like, it's sketching out gives, you can't, it's not really working, but those times will mainly be the walking times. And then when we get to the spot where we're going to be, like now, it should be good, right? Let me just browse a refresh. Oh, press the live button. Do I not see a Wi-Fi network? No. Yeah, see? And as long as the audio is good. see. And as long as the audio is good...
Dude, we're good. We are good. Now this is obviously, I'm talking to everybody as if there are people here, but this is an unlisted stream. Yeah, I did this because I wanted to check everything. So the idea was to do the drive, do the dismount, get to a point where we're sitting here with El Matey, old Starlinko, and go from there. And I think success. The only thing I couldn't check, or the only thing I couldn't test, was the Rode Video Mic Wireless Go. And the only reason I got those was because I was told that when we set up the campsite, sometimes it's frustrating when I'm busy putting the awning up or doing something, and I walk off mic and you don't hear anything. So I thought maybe those mics might be good as a replacement for my regular Rode mic. I mean, they're pretty good to just have on you the whole time. Yeah, okay. That quality, that's 1080/30, 1080/60. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. There we are. So what I'll do is I'll end this stream and we'll call that a success, and I'll get my shit charged up and we'll go on a road trip tomorrow. Hallelujah. Because I got no jack here. Stop the bonding. That's